He just planned to take his cat on an international trip. But something strange happened when he was about to check in. All flights in the airport were cancelled one after another. Then almost everyone received the same message on their phones. It said that a full emergency state had been declared. While the man was still at a loss, his sister, who worked in the military, suddenly called. She said an unknown virus had broken out in the city. Once infected, people would mutate into zombies within seconds. She told him no matter where he was, he must hurry home and hide. Thinking about a zombie outbreak, everyone would end up mutating. He quickly ran out of the airport with his cat. The roads were already full of fleeing vehicles. Everything was completely jammed. To survive, he decisively abandoned the car and fled on foot. By the time he got home, it was already night. Many military personnel had appeared in the neighborhood. Clearly infected people had been found here, but the military avoided causing panic. They claimed it was just rabies. No time to think. He quickly hid inside his home. Then his sister called again. Now the zombie virus was completely out of control. The military was building shelters. She told him if anyone came to pick him up, he must not go anywhere. Staying home was the safest choice. Sure enough, news quickly appeared on TV. All residents were forbidden to go outside. But Manel knew staying home meant waiting to die, so he rushed out to gather survival supplies. The supermarket had already been looted. Clearly before the outbreak, everyone had already started thinking about survival. With no other choice, Manel went to a gas station store, but there was hardly any food. After searching, he only found some small biscuits. Then the worst happened. The zombie virus had spread here. After seeing this terrifying scene, most people would choose to run immediately, but kind Manel chose to save others. He grabbed a mop and walked forward. Luckily, the bitten officer fired in time. That saved Manel's life. Saving people was his instinct, but escaping was the smart choice now. Soon Manel rushed back home. The news finally revealed the truth. A terrible virus had broken out in the city. It was already completely out of control. The army would take survivors to quarantine zones. Residents must fully cooperate. For safety, Manel quickly told his sister the news, but she told him to stay home and never get on any vehicle. So Manel hid inside his home. Unexpectedly, the military found him. He held his cat tightly in fear, trying not to let it make any sound. Luckily, the cat stayed quiet. It hid silently until the soldiers left. He thought staying home meant safety, but after a week, food was gone. The area lost power. Luckily, his home had solar panels. They could charge his phone, but there was no signal. Messages could not be sent. Realizing his cat would starve, Manel put on protective gear and went out. He searched houses for food, but found almost nothing. Luckily, he met another survivor. She was an elderly woman with paralyzed legs. She was the community manager. With her guidance, Manel found food and a motorcycle. His supply search became faster. They solved their hunger for now. After eating, the radio suddenly turned on. It said a shelter had been built outside the city. All survivors were called to go there.
This message is for any survivors out there who can hear us.
The next day, Manel prepared to take the old woman there, but when he arrived, she was already dead. She left him a note. She did not want to burden him, so she chose to leave first. Maybe that was her best release. No time to think, Manel went home. Suddenly a zombie lunged at him. Luckily, it was a female zombie. Manel managed to kill it. After seeing how dangerous it was, he rushed home. He took his beloved cat and began survival. With the motorcycle, he quickly reached near the shelter, but something felt wrong. The place had fallen. Zombies chased him immediately. The shelter was fully occupied. He twisted the throttle and escaped, but he lost control and crashed. The motorcycle was destroyed. Zombies were closing in. He ran on foot with his cat. Soon he reached a dock. Zombies followed behind. At a critical moment, he found a yacht. He jumped into the water. When he tried to start it, a strange noise came from inside. He was stunned the next second. A zombie baby was sitting inside.